I feel pretty strongly that the future of poetry should not lean on artificially written poems. However, AI could be a great tool for understanding data and understanding sort of ways to streamline processes of organizing information. We use AI to support some of our transcription because we collect thousands of poems, sometimes a month. For example, with Zach the Baker, we have a project right now happening every day in the month of October. You write a haiku, a food haiku, and you drop it off at the bakery and you get a poem in exchange. You get a loaf of bread exchanged for your poem. So we are going to receive hundreds and hundreds of poems a week as a result of this. So using AI to support sort of automations and transcriptions and cataloging that content so that we now have like a really robust archive that's digitized. However, generating original poems, I think we've got enough poets for that. We've certainly used AI for some innovative projects. We work with Moonlighter Maker Fab Lab on Miami Beach, and Mario Cruz, who is just an incredible innovative inventor, has now serves on our board, has created numerous poetry robots for us. So we have a fleet of poetry robots that there has been AI used in the sort of production and the manufacturing and the sort of retrieving of the content that is used to distribute the poetry that these robots are disseminating. Um, there is, I think, no lack of talent. So I don't need a I don't need a poet robot. I need the robot to like solve taking ocean plastics out of the bay. So leave the dreaming and the scheming to the real poets and students.
Poetry is about exposing, exploring, and examining humanity and in nuanced ways and new ways, different perspectives. And I think uh, plugging in some formula into a large language learning model for artificial intelligence to spit back something that is supposed to reflect humanity in a new way would not only be unsatisfying, but I think it would be inhumane, to be perfectly frank at this point. Poetry is about celebrating the human spirit and examining the human spirit, and removing the humanity from poetry removes the poetry from poetry.